The Balkans aren't worth the life of a single Pomeranian grenadier. Otto von Bismarck.
When the great powers extracted themselves from some Balkan entanglement, they rarely investigated the consequences of their intervention. Misha Glenny.
The Slavs live in disunity. If they would unite, no one could defeat them. Ibrahim ibn Yaqub.
All that we are and do means nothing, unless we are naturally the equals of the peasant women on the Skopska Crna Gora and in Bitolj. Rebecca West.
Even in an era of rapidly advancing globalization, the Balkan region still remains a mystery to many. But even those who study Balkan history through books and lectures know only the external description of its people and history. The mind may be filled with knowledge, but not the heart. And it is the heart that is required for true understanding. Each spring, at the International House of the University of Chicago, a festival is held which showcases the music and dance of Eastern Europe and the Mediterranean. If one is attentive and receptive, what is seen and heard there will bring to the heart an understanding that no written or spoken word could ever accomplish. The steps of a Balkan folk dancer possess a beauty and soul different from the regimented moves of a ballet dancer. Yet it takes no less time, dedication, or hard work to become a folk dancer than it does to become a ballet dancer. The difference lies in the origin of the dance. The choreography was not refined for years in front of mirrors in locations like Moscow, Paris, or New York. The steps of a Balkan folk dance were developed and passed down over centuries from the rough hills of Montenegro, the plains of Serbia and Anatolia, and the grassy ridges of Greece, Bulgaria, and Macedonia. They do not tell appropriated stories adapted for the stage by famous composers. They are the echoes of steps worked out over centuries by people who danced as they watched their medieval empires grow and shrink, who danced as they watched their lands swept over by the Ottomans and the Austro-Hungarians. Folk dancing is not a quaint, anachronistic display for the entertainment of tourists. These dances mean something. And whether the dance expresses sadness or joy, it is above all a celebration and an affirmation of life. No one is born knowing the steps of a folk dance. In the Balkans, one may be taught from a very early age by a parent, an older sibling, or some other close friend or relative. But for the rest of us, a teacher is required. In addition to John and Galia Quo, the 2011 Spring Festival was blessed to have 4 talented teachers running a series of workshops over the weekend. Atanas Kolorovsky, Ahmet Luleci, Vency Sotorov, and Konstantin Marinov. Watching the 4 men run a series of workshops on Friday evening was as if one was observing some legendary summit meeting, a gathering of great dancers, which, in fact, this was. Even the untrained eye could recognize the talent in these four men. Yet each seemed to possess a unique and distinctive style. Ahmet, sharp, crisp, and precise. Venci, smooth, flowing, and improvisational. Constantine, ritualistic yet informal, a dramatic quality like that of a Shakespearean actor or a kabuki dancer. And Atanas, at 85 years old, a controlled explosion of seemingly effortless energy and joy. And the students who attend these workshops are an amazing variety of ages, races, ethnic backgrounds, and levels of abilities. As is true with the entire festival, everyone is welcome, everyone is accepted. The joy and energy that radiates from the dance and the music is infectious, even to those who may stand shyly against the walls, observing it all. Again, it all comes from the heart and goes to the heart. You don't have to be from the Balkans to love it.
Göçer unutma sana da kal